In this video, we are going to become Captain Kid inside of one fruit. Now, this was added, I think it was 2 updates ago, but if you've been keeping up with the channel, you know I've been gone for like 2.5 weeks. But we are finally doing it. Getting the brand new Awakened Magnet Fruit, which is going to be very interesting because I have not used a lot of Magnet Fruits in games yet, mainly because most games I play that are One Piece related, they're currently not that good compared to other fruits. I also talk about the other updates that they've done that I have missed, like the Dragon Talon and Accessory updates, stuff like that. The good and the bad. But if you haven't already and you do enjoy this video, please drop a quick like and subscribe. It is free and it does help out the channel. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so before we actually get started with this video, it has been like 2, maybe 3 updates since I've actually played this game. Yeah, it's been 3 updates. And I have some ranting to do because I'm a little mad. Also happy for one thing, but overall, like a little just whatever on this right now. So they've done 3 updates. The first one was the Dragon Talon update, which I'll be skipping entirely. I'll get into Rye in a minute. The second one was the Magnet Fruit update, which I might do. I mean, we'll see. There's potentially a clue or 2 that points to me doing that. Well, we'll see, though. And the third update was the Accessory revamp update, which is what I'm going to be ranting about a little bit. Same with the Dragon Talon. We'll start with the Dragon Talon, though. So we're not going to be doing the Dragon Talon for 2 reasons. First of all, actually 3 reasons. First of all, I do really want to do it because Sabo is really, really cool. And it's also scales off of like the Flame Fruit. There's also a new weapon that was added that update. But it has a very underlying flaw that it sucks so much. It's not good. I looked at some damage tests and I've determined that it is not worth getting. And even if it was better than the other current fighting styles like Dragon or not Dragon, Dark Leg, I have all the way up to the Blue Flames right now, which is max, or the Galaxy style, they also suck. The only real reason to use either one of them is that you can get a slight damage boost compared to the other 2, being Dragon Talon and Dark Leg. A slight boost of damage overall, but I don't think it's enough to warrant using it because I don't know if it actually gives a damage increase. It might give a damage increase. I don't remember if it does. But the Blue Demon Leg does give a damage increase of like 10% to everything. And it also has a fly, making it infinitely better than any other thing you can get. The fact that I can fly around with it, especially because most fruits don't have flies in this game. For some reason, one of those being Gear 5. Don't know why it doesn't have one. But there's that. So I just don't think it's worth it. But also, I'm really not doing it because it's 800 essence. Not doing that. Not doing that again. I refuse. I find that brutally boring, and I'd rather just not play the game than do another 800 essence. I think that will be going forward for most things in this game. If they make it 800 essence and the drop rate is lower than 10%, I'm not doing it. I mean by default too, by the way. That much essence is unnecessary, especially because the boss is like 800 trillion health. I'm not doing that either. So is this a whole combo of me just not wanting to do it? I really don't care to. I'd rather drop the game. I love the game though, so yeah. The second thing we're going to talk about is the Accessory update, which was added a few days ago, and I don't like it. End of story. That's almost good. It's almost good. But it does one thing that I hate it when games do. It took something away from something that I already have. Now, granted, it isn't technically mine. I'm the one, I'm just being allowed to use it. But I mean, I put money into it now, so it's mine. I don't care. They made it to where if you have an accessory, it has random stats now. So I'll talk to the NPC. If I go ahead and talk to the Accessory account, and let's do this one, for example. It has a very low amount. It does have, they still have the set bonuses. Set bonuses are still high, but there is a random amount on the stats. I don't hate that. I hate that it didn't automatically give me the maxed amount of random stats for the stuff I already own. A great example of that being my Sun God, which I have upgraded. There's 3 upgrades you can do up to level 3, starting at level 0. Which all basically barely gives you any stats. But look at this. If I go ahead and equip the set I have now, I only have a 47% luck boost now, and I have only 60% sword damage and only 4% PvE. That's 1% less there. I think I have 1% less speed. I think I'm missing 4% of defense. I have max damage somehow. And I'm missing 3% drop luck, which isn't a whole lot, but it does make me mad that there not only is it a random chance on an item that you can't get anymore, but that they took away 3% from me just because I guessing I got unlucky despite already having the item. I don't like that. That does make me a little bit angry. It is only 3%. I'm not going to throw a massive fit over it. I just don't like it when they do that because that's for every item. So I have like the rooftop, which I also upgraded to max. I'll show this. They added a whole bunch of materials. If I click on like this item, you need all these materials for the first upgrade. Quite a bit of materials. I don't know how hard they are to get. I know sea metal's hard to get, but that's just for the first upgrade. There's 3 upgrades you have to buy. Each one gets more expensive. You also need cash. I don't know how much cash. I didn't look at that. I did pay for the skip upgrade. It was like 40 Robux per upgrade. I did 3 upgrades for 6 items total. So a little bit expensive, but I'm not going to sit there and grind materials. I really don't have the time, nor do I want to do it. But I do not like how it basically took away percentage that I should have because it's an item I've had for a long time. And I don't want to have to spend more time to just get back what I already have because there isn't any higher than what I already have. That is the best case scenario. So I don't really like that. I do like the upgrade. I think the upgrade's a really cool idea to make it where you can have very powerful items as you can't get them right away. But I do think they went about it badly where they debuffed everything by default and you have to upgrade it back to where you had it. And even then, if you're unlucky like me, it'll still be weaker than where it was. I'm a little bit weaker, I have a little bit less defense, and I have a little bit less luck, which is extra annoying considering they love having things have 800 essence, which I do not like. Now, there is one really good thing I like about the update, and that is the loadouts. I really like this. I have 2 loadouts I'm using. I have the Sun God, which I upgraded with fruit with year 5, and I have the exact same thing with the drop set. I also have this one, which I only saved because it has my Galaxy Punch in it, and it's very annoying to go equip those, so I put a loadout. I did pay, so I can have more than 2. I'm not using these 2 yet. I'm not going to use them for a while. Other than that, the only other things I like is they added in a few new things. First of all, there's accessory scroll in here, but it's 60 coins if you want to re-roll those stats once, and you could get something worse, which I do not like. It's so expensive just if you have a chance to get something worse. There's also raid scrolls, which increase drop rate. That's kind of cool. I didn't actually buy any. I probably should have. And there's also quest scrolls, which I did buy for me to use later. I have 9, which basically they give you a lot of money. And I want more money so that way I could upgrade my Will of D title. But overall, not a really bad update. The only thing I really dislike is the random stats that you have no control over. I don't like that type of feature in a game, especially if it's on an item I already had at what the max would be. That's extra annoying. I feel like, why am I having to pay to just get the exact same item back? But yes, other than that, no other complaints. I do like everything they added in that update. And back to Dragon Talon, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It's not worth it. There's nothing that can make me do it unless they lower the essence by 70%. Only other thing is that the stats are higher. I think max stats right now is 128,000. Yes. So I have to grind that back up on the things that matter. I'll probably AFK. That should give me all the levels I need on fruit and defense. Oh, I don't mind. I don't want those raid scrolls. They're a one-time use for 1 raid for an extra 20%. That is pathetically low. We're not doing that. Okay, where do I need to go for this magnet? For some reason I came here. I don't think I need to come here though. Okay, I see what I gotta do. My bad. I thought this was going to be another quest thing. It's actually an old-fashioned update, as in it's good. If we head over to spawn real quick. By the way, I've never used the magnet fruit before, so I hope this will be fun. I think I've only ever used 1 magnet fruit in one One Piece game ever, because no game ever makes it really good. But if I go ahead and equip it, I've never used it before, as you can see, but I can talk to this guy, and I can just pay for the moves. And I think it's about 230 essence. Let me see. Yes, 230 exactly. Okay, cool. That's way less essence. That's way more worth it than any of the recent updates. Hopefully it's good. But so if we want to get the keys for this guy, there is 2 enemies who drop it. One of which is Banks, which is one of the bosses on Marine Base, so not really worth it. That's going to take a long time. Also, I'm going to go equip Dragon for this. This is way more convenient for what we're about to do. But we need to find the boss named Kipo. Is that this guy over here? No, that's you. That's not him. Or Kipo. K-I-P-O. Not you. No. Where is this guy? Oh, it's in C2. I'm in C3. One moment. Well, shoot. That is actually more annoying. I was hoping to do in C3 so I actually get a lot of experience over time. Okay, let's head to C2 real quick then. Okay, this island. This is where he's at. The Bubble Island. Yep, here we go. It's himself. So he has a 4.5% chance to drop the key by default, which with all of my boosts makes it about a 30% chance. But what's its spawn time? Not too bad. And hey, there we go. We got the magnet key. Okay, there's also this. If I go ahead and take the Kipo cape, you can also also dismantle them. I don't know. I don't remember how, but you can dismantle stuff. But I'm guessing, so this is probably the best way for me to get keys. There's a 3% from him. Sorry, not a 4.5. 4.5 is banks. This guy's a 3%. That's probably more about like a 25% chance. So I'm going to AFK this overnight. And by the time I wake up, I will have all my devil fruit stuff up, armament, conquers, and then we'll also have observation. Our conquer is already maxed, never mind. Okay, we'll have everything else that matters. And okay, back from AFKing, and I think I got a few keys. This might be enough. Okay, so now that we have the keys, that's all we should need to do this. We just need to go back to C3. But okay, I'm guessing let's just go ahead and do it. Hopefully it doesn't have too much health. I don't have the maximum possible health, but I do have max devil fruit and sword stats. Also these two. And oh, okay, cool map. Demon legs, other buffs, and gear 5. 927 trillion. Okay then. This is going to be fun. Here, let me actually change my loadout. Hopefully this doesn't... I can't do it in combat? That entirely defeats the purpose of it. I know it like does your weapons and everything, but I wish it would at least let me change the outfit. That's all I really want to use it for. Dang it. Like a 63% more is a massive boost. Well, let's just go ahead and swap back now that he's lowered. And first round. Okay, we got 2 accessories right away. Cool. That is 2 of 3. Got his cape and his clothing. Guessing this will be a fruit and PvE set. Oh, we got his hat and 8 essence. Awesome. That is all 3 accessories. I guess we can look at what it does by default. Can't get the exact number though, because yet again, random stats. 56% fruit damage. This one could be good. I have 3% extra PvE. What does it look like? The clothing isn't too bad. Matches very well to what I already had on. Well, I'm still going to be using these because they're already upgraded. So more damage and also a lot of crit, which is very nice. 10 essence, really good. Already up to 18. We have so many keys too. I definitely would overkill with those. Nothing. 16, very good. 16 again. 50 in total now. We're doing very good. Another 12. I'm liking this magnet because it's not a pain. We're actually getting it quite fast. I say that, but now we get a bunch of zeros. 8. Another 8. 4. Wow, 20 that time. Nothing. 8. Nothing. I just got some, but I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know how much I got. 10. Okay, cool. I was forgot to equip my sun god because I wasn't paying attention at all. 10. Nothing. 16. Nothing. 12. Nothing. 10. Nothing. 8. Nothing. 6. Nothing. 20. Amazing. 16. Nothing. 20. And wait a second. That's a lot. That's enough. We have 238. We only needed 230. All right, cool. I know I was doing that solo. In fact, level of health, you should probably have a group of people, like 3 at most. But I have no one else that I know that plays this game anymore. So I can't really do that. But that took me 2 hours and let's say 15 minutes, which is really, really good. That did take quite a while. Still, 2 hours and 15 minutes is a lot of time. But imagine if that was 800. Yeah, well, that would take so much longer. I'm not even halfway after basically almost 2.5 hours. Also, weekend started. We got a coin boost. I'm definitely going to AFK that overnight then. All right, let's go ahead. Swap to a magnet fruit, and let's go ahead and awaken all of these abilities. We just got to buy all of these. There we go. And actually, before we go ahead and use them, I've never used the default magnet, so let's go ahead and start using this fruit. So if I just press Z... Oh, I need to actually activate my buffs. Whoops. Mastery. So our Z ability, with our effects on. So our Z... Pretty cool. Basically just a punch. Very low range though. Rush, basically the exact same thing. Slap actually pulls the hands out. Cool. Then we have magnetic devastation, our V. Big old orb of metal and rock. Cool. Then magnetic railgun. That's gonna have range. Oh yeah, that's the gun. I can't remember all the times he used it. The one time I can really remember he used it is against Shakes and against that quote unquote battle. I mean, as soon as Shakes got involved, it kind of was more of a slaughter. But now that we have that, let's go ahead and switch our moveset over to the Awakened version, which does reset the mastery. That's why I wanted to look at it. Oh my gosh, we have the arms! Oh, that's amazing. It does move me forward, though. So this is not going to be good for any type of AFKing. That's noted. Let's see. Let's get some mastery on this thing. You get max mastery, too. Oh, my lord. I do get flung around a little bit. Okay, there we go. So we have all our attacks now. Max mastery 2. Let me also go ahead and swap over to a fruit damage set. And also activate this. Okay, there we go. Now we're ready. Oh, it messes with the hockey arms. It doesn't remove them, so it's kind of goofy looking. Okay. Okay, let's see. So Professor Z ability, Punk Gibson or Z. Ooh, that's actually a really cool punch. Very low range yet again. But that's fine. How much damage does it do? Let's see. Maybe 6? That doesn't seem right. We'll go test total damage in a minute. We have magnetic repulsion. That's pretty cool. Magnetic rain or C. Whoa. Lots of metal, just junk. Yeah, these are both really cool. I bet it has a lot of range because it goes to where our mouse is at. Oh, that's amazing. That's really cool. Then we have Punk Rock or V. Ooh, massive double punch. That's nice. Magnetic attraction or B. The clap. And it targets enemies that are nearby. That one is too far, but that's pretty cool. Then awakened railgun or V. Oh, cutscene. Oh, that's pretty cool. Pretty fast, too. I love this. That is so cool. Turn off our hockey and just look at us. Oh, that looks amazing. I love that. Yet again, I've never really used the magnet fruit in most games. I'd say the game that I remember, I think King Legacy's magnet fruit used to be really, really good. But they like nerfed it right before I started playing that game. So I've never used it. But I remember seeing people say that it used to be like busted to the point where if you were fighting someone that was using it, unless you could really get a combo on them, you were going to lose. But very, very cool. Okay, let's go ahead. Yeah, we just slide. So yeah, that's kind of buggy. Hopefully they fix that. Okay, let's go ahead. Now that we've used it, we know what it does. Let's go see how much damage this thing deals. By the way, this thing does deal more damage when you have nothing equipped. All right, activate all of our buffs. All right, let's see how much damage this deals. So yeah, because we have no sword or gun equipped, we deal more, but his are so much larger. Also, he has palms and we have fists. All right, then, well, let's see how much damage. So our Z ability does 4. Our X ability does 11. Our C ability does 5.5. It could maybe do more with a larger target. Our V ability does 6.64. Magnetic does 19.7. That was weird. It kept taking damage, but like only like the first 2 hits did a lot. Then we have a railgun. Yeah, that does a lot more damage. 34. That's not too bad. Now the cooldown is less than Gear 5, so it might technically be better over time. But the damage does seem quite low. Let's spam everything and see. Of course, it will also be faster because we won't have that animation normally because I turn off the animations. 71.92 trillion. So it's less than Gear 5. But it's also much, much, much easier. The health amount, not really. Essence mount, much easier. If I remember correctly. How much was the other one had? I actually can't remember. It has been so long since I've done that. So many things. Man, this is if bare minimum, this is really, really cool. I like this magnet fruit. I don't know how strong it is, though. You have to let me know, because I don't think I can check, actually. I don't think there's, like, a damage guide for this update yet. Okay, no, there isn't. You know, it is funny, and I haven't looked at the damage guide in this game in so long. But according to the damage guide I'm looking at, I'll put it on screen right now. This is the top damages. Doesn't have magnet in it for some reason. They haven't updated to that yet. But the Sun God is only, like, the 9th strongest on DPS. But it does have the 3rd highest burst damage. Should I start using Awakened OP fruit? I don't really like that fruit, so I'm going to say no. Maybe I should start using Mochi, because like that's actually really good, apparently. This doesn't seem right. I'll just keep using Gear 5. I like it more. I also know how to use it. But yeah, no. Wait 1 second. Let me go ahead and unequip. The clothing here looks so lame, but it looks so much better actually in person. Yeah, there I got a 3D clothing. I already have everything else equipped by default with my avatar, but yeah, no, that looks really good. I hate the sliding. That's a little annoying. It's better up here. Nope. That's so weird. But a really cool fruit. I like it. I don't know how good it is, but I like it. It's fun. But yes, because there's a coin weekend, I'm going to go ahead and farm a bunch of gold and get myself the Will of D title all the way up. I kind of wish I had the Gear 5 title that buffs Gear 5, but I'm not going to sit there and try to grind for that. Even though it does appear to have a luck stat alongside a little bit more damage and just drop rates. I'm still perfectly fine with the Will of D because at max it'll give me this set of stats. I mean, look at that. All of that is so good. That'll speed up my game by a whole bunch, especially compared to this. But yes, yet again, only real complaint is the random stats on the accessories that I already own. And yet again, the 800 essence. Every single update that has 800 essence, I'm not playing. Unless it is like a clear, massive upgrade. Like I'm talking like indisputable, best of its category. By such a long shot that it'd be stupid not to do it, then I'm not doing it. 800 is way too much for meaningless upgrades. The only 800 I've done that I actually use is the demon leg and the dragon, which I don't even actually use the hybrid dragon. I use the big flying dragon because it's way better for AFKing. Because you don't move around and you have a massive amount of M1 range. So yeah, literally only the demon leg has been worth it because I think it gives like a slight damage increase compared to the other version of it. Like very slight. And oh wait, 1 second. I want to try something because there's ×2 coins. I want to see what the quest scroll is. Defeat 48 Oni pirates and I get 4 billion cash. Wow, okay. Give myself some more coin gain. And on top of that, I'm also going to go ahead and accept this quest for a little bit more extra money. Look at that. We're going to get so much money. Actually, looking at this quest now, you actually don't need me that much. I feel like you should get more. Well, either way, all I have to do is activate all my coin boosts and I'm going to pick up a bunch of money. Just there you go. The money amounts updating. I'll be getting a lot more. We're at 6.98. After doing this quest once, we're now at 7.9. Okay, that's way better. Never mind. That gave us almost $1 trillion. All right, cool. I'm guessing I'll run a whole bunch of these instead of AFKing. I like these scrolls.